Taehyung walks inside the university followed by Bogum. The earlier dress changed into another pair of jet black brioni suits. His blood-drenched face is now all clean. The natural musky pheromones take over the place he was in. He was nowhere near to be the one who was killing mercilessly just half an hour ago. Not many students were present in the hallway, but whoever was present, their eyes widened watching the most handsome and controversial man in their hallway walking calmly. Jungkook completed one more class without having any choice. He came out of the class with a pout. His steps were lazy as if walking is hard chores. Soon his eyes fall on the pair of shoes which are very known to him. After all, this is the one he gifted to his husband just days ago. Picking his head up for a moment, he witnessed the person whom he wanted to see desperately. He ran to the man with a wide smile. "Hubby, you are here. Exactly after 30 minutes. So great. My Superman husband," Jungkook said, wrapping his hands around Taehyung's torso. He buried his face in Taehyung's chest, inhaling the musky scents with heart content. Taehyung's scents always calm him down, make him free from every worry. The solace he finds in his husband's embrace, it's impossible to describe in words. "Come, let's go," Taehyung said in his deep voice while wrapping his hand around Jungkook's back. The security that those arms hold only Taehyung knows about. "Hubby, we will go to an ice cream parlor. I want to eat some ice cream. You know our baby loves ice cream. Just like me. They will be cute like you," Jungkook said while pinching his stoic, cold and indifferent husband's cheek. Bogum sighs witnessing the scene. If he even touches Taehyung intentionally, then he would be underground if fate is with him. "Kooky, come with us now. Let's eat ice cream. I am also craving ice cream," Bogum said, feeling slightly jealous of Jungkook. How come he does those things with Taehyung unhesitatingly when Bogum is his best friend for almost 20 years? They walk inside the ice cream parlor, which is booked beforehand. Without staff, there wasn't any person present. Taehyung pulled the chair for Jungkook. Jungkook sat on it with a smile. Taehyung goes near the counter while Jungkook looks at Bogum with a smile. "Hung, you are so handsome. Everyone with hubby is so handsome." Jungkook's words brought a proud smile to Bogum's face. He fixed his hair with both hands, still the smile plaster on his face. "I know, I am super handsome," Bogum said with a wide smile while Jungkook also gave him a smile. "You are hubby's best friend from childhood, right?" Jungkook asked while sipping water from his water bottle. He picks his legs in the chair and sits. He leans a bit towards Bogum to listen to what he wants to say. "I am not," Bogum said, eyes fixed on the menu card. He was busy choosing which flavor would be good. He is eating ice cream after a long time, so he wants to enjoy every bit of it. "Ha, what are you saying? You are hubby's best friend. Everyone knows about it." Jungkook pouted with a frown. His research is telling him Bogum is his hubby's best friend from childhood. "I don't know if I am his best friend or not, but he is my best friend. I don't have any friends other than him," Bogum said with sadness in his voice. His playful demeanor changed into something painful, but it soon changed into cheerfulness again. "Soon ice cream will be here," Taehyung said, approaching the duo who were busy with their gossiping. Jungkook looks at Taehyung with a pout. Taehyung sits beside him and looks at Bogum, who is crunching his nose. Taehyung looked at him boringly. "What happened to you suddenly? I wanted to choose something by myself. Why did you order it on your own?" Bogum complained while whining like a child. Jungkook glared at him and stood up and later came to Taehyung from another side. "Move, hubby," Jungkook ordered Taehyung, who didn't mind it at all. He pushed the chair back, giving Jungkook enough space. Jungkook climbed in Taehyung's lap and buried his face in his neck. He smiles widely after inhaling the intoxicated musky scents. Jungkook picked his head up from Taehyung's chest and looked at his eyes, which were already fixed on his babyish face. Feeling the filmed gaze of his husband, Jungkook couldn't hold himself but turned scarlet. His chubby cheeks turned scarlet from milky white. Taehyung couldn't help himself and chuckled, witnessing a human bunny turning all red. Bogum widened his mouth, witnessing the lips of the great Kim Taehyung, who forgot to smile a long time ago. Bogum in mind. "I hope this slight chuckle turns into a smile one day. I hope I can see the bear who used to be happy and always finds positivity. Jungkook, if you can do this, I will be grateful to you for my whole lifetime. Taehyung deserves every happiness in this world. He isn't like this. He wasn't like this. This Taehyung isn't the real one. Taehyung is fragile. Taehyung is soft. Hubby, when ice cream will come? I am so hungry," Jungkook said while snuggling in Taehyung's arms. Taehyung pat Jungkook's head gently and lovingly. Soon the waiter came with 2 platters filled with all-flavor ice cream. Jungkook clapped his hand excitedly and looked at Bogum with jealous eyes. Hubby, why did you bring the same platter like me? Say you care for me the most. Jungkook demanded while fuming in anger. He didn't like the thing a little bit. His inside is burning due to unspoken possessiveness. Say ah, Taehyung said while scooping ice cream, later placing it in front of Jungkook's lips. Jungkook opens his mouth and moans at the taste. Happy now? Jungkook nodded his head, smiling like he achieved something great. He sits properly in Taehyung's lap and gives him an ice cream box. The ice cream box trembles a little bit. Ice cream slid to Jungkook's hand. He offers the box to Taehyung, who refuses it. Jungkook put the box with a dissatisfied pout while Taehyung took his hand and licked the ice cream from Jungkook's hand. Earlier crimson faces turned a bit more red with his husband's action. Oh ho lovebirds, let me go away and enjoy my ice cream. Bogum left the couple, who were merely acknowledging his presence, but he is happy with this indifference. Taehyung dropped Jungkook at the gate of Kim Mansion. Jungkook kissed his hubby's cheeks and came inside the bedroom. The night seems warmer than usual. Jungkook returned home and had a feast of his favorite Italian cuisine as his Jinny Hung prepared everything. After having his amazing food, sleep took over him soon. He was sleeping peacefully after filling his stomach. But the peace didn't last long. His phone starts ringing, ruining his peace. In OTP, Jungkook. What ha? Let me sleep please. He whines as his eyes are refusing to open. He groaned in annoyance, feeling the other side people sighing. Ku, you can't ditch us. Tell me when you will give us the ticket. Not much ticket left. My great bunny, please tell me beforehand. I can't miss the chance to watch my Hoba. Jungkook. I will do something. Now let me sleep, otherwise I won't say anything to my hubby. Also let you guys know just in the morning of the concert date. So you missed the chance. Now be quiet and let me enjoy my sleep. Yeah brat, sleep. Sleep like you never slept before. Gia cuts the call and Jungkook goes back to his dreamland. He was dreaming about his husband. Taehyung returned at night. He witnessed his baby husband sleeping with a wide open mouth. Drool is clinging to his mouth. Taehyung sighs while witnessing the beautiful scene. Always sleeping at the wrong time. Taehyung whispers to himself. His eyes focused on the ethereal boy in his bed. Taehyung didn't go to freshen up at the very moment. But he sat on the couch leaning on it, witnessing the boy sleeping without any worries of this world. He closed his eyes, leaning his head back on the couch headboard. His mind is racing with unpredictable thoughts. Fingers touch the sweat-dripping forehead. This boy in my bed is so pure to be placed here. In this cold concrete of Kim house the sudden warmth is incompatible. Someone with an angelic heart belongs to heaven. Not with hell himself. He sighs, pulling his body up again, glancing at the boy who thrashed his legs in his sleep. A sudden urge to break the hell and make it heaven crept inside the raven's heart. He walked towards the bed, keeping his footsteps soft. The little sound shouldn't disturb the sleeping beauty. The pretty boy who was sleeping with a smile now. Maintaining his posture, he left the room and went to the bathroom. The icy cold water slides down from his muscular body. He opens his eyes only to witness Taehyung, which is his reality now. Taehyung, who is drenched in blood. These hands aren't capable of holding something so pure. This body doesn't deserve to have the presence of an angel. This man doesn't have any audacity to keep an angel with him. Taehyung sighs, pushing his hair back by his hand. This hell cage doesn't have the strength to cage the warmth of heaven. But choices have their own price. Taehyung took the towel and wrapped it around his NK lower region. He walked outside holding another one, drying his hair with it. His steps halted, watching Jungkook in the cupboard room. Importantly in front of his shelf. You should wake me up. I was tired from eating a lot. I don't know when I slept. But you will wake me up from now on. Jungkook said to take out a pair of tee and trousers for his hubby. He smiles widely when he notices his husband looking at him. This man's gaze on him always makes him shy. He isn't shy or timid in nature, but in front of Kim Taehyung he is nothing but a shy baby. He gave a shy smile and placed the clothes on the counter. Why did you wake up? I could have taken my clothes on my own. Taehyung said with his deep voice. His gaze on Jungkook was soft yet stern. He takes the chosen pair and disappears into the changing room. The room doesn't have any door, just a thin curtain detached from the room. Jungkook looked in another direction. Last night was hell. He was feeling so hot witnessing his husband's perfect body. The sensation still gives him goosebumps. He doesn't know how come he didn't work on his plan. This is the most important thing to do this night, but he was sleeping without any worries. Like he isn't crazy to take the next step. Hubby, I should go and see what is there for dinner. You come after wearing your clothes. Hubby, that witch is coming for dinner. Why is she coming to this house? Jungkook pouted and left the room with a pout. Taehyung walks outside looking fresh. He is combing his long back hair which is falling in his nape. But something from the past crossed his mind. Something he really doesn't want to acknowledge now. Not when he is finally witnessing a ray of hope. In Taehyung's mind. Warning, warning. Child abuse. Wow, he is looking so handsome. Appa, please, I want to keep my hair long like him. He is giving off a cool vibe. 8 years old Taehyung whines to his father who is looking at him with loved eyes. Taehyung is a ball of sunshine. He smiles like the world doesn't have any sorrow. He is living a life which is blessed. He has everything which a child would ever ask. But is this really the life he is living? Or it's just his illusion? Of course, you can do anything which you want. And my handsome bear will look more handsome with this long hair. Mr. Kim said while patting his son's head. Appa, please stay tonight. I have to show so many things to you. Please Appa, Taehyung pleaded to Mr. Kim who smiled and kissed his forehead. No baby, Appa had some work. I will be free really soon. Then we will spend our time playing a lot. Mr. Kim said and gathered his things to leave the house. Isul walked outside from his bedroom and glared at Mr. Kim in Taehyung's direction. Eoma, please say to Appa to stay tonight. Please Eomma. Taehyung cried while hugging his mother. His mother pushed him hard without caring if he fell or got hurt. Can't you stay for tonight? What work do you have? Isul, the lady, happened to be Taehyung's mother, screaming loudly while tears were pouring down from her eyes. You know very well what work I have. Now don't be stubborn, Mr. Kim said with a stern voice and left from there after pecking Taehyung's forehead. Just after he left, Isul's entire facial expressions changed. Her eyes turned red and with long strides he closed the distance between her and her son. Taehyung was shivering in fear. His entire body shaking like a leaf. His tears were soaking the tee he was wearing. Isul came and held his hair tightly. The poor boy screamed loudly. This pain is unbearable. Isul was pulling his hair like she doesn't have any humanity. She threw the poor boy on the floor. Little Taehyung moves backwards, feeling scared by each step his mother is taking. Eoma, I tried but Appa didn't stay here. What is my fault? Please forgive me, Taehyung pleaded with teary eyes. His heart-wrenching sobs didn't melt the cruel heart. Isul took out a blade which was discarded by Mr. Kim earlier. Taehyung shivers knowing what is coming to him. He crawled to his mother and held his legs. Please Eomma. Please don't beat me today. I really tried but Appa didn't stay. What should I do? Please don't beat me, Taehyung pleaded with sobs while Isul, a lady without heart, smacked hardly on the poor boy's back. She doesn't show even a bit of humanity. With each smack Taehyung's scream gets louder. The little boy tried harder to subdue his sobs but he could do nothing. He pressed his palm harder on his mouth and the groan didn't stop. Sobs didn't quiet down. Didn't I tell you to do anything but make him stay tonight? What are you doing? Already you ruined my life. You ruined my entire career. A burden. Why were you born? Can't you just die in my womb? You pathetic parasite living like a lich sucking my blood. Isul screamed and with a loud smack of the belt she left the poor boy there. She didn't even care to take him to his room nor did he think about cleaning the deep wound. Taehyung stands up with wobbly legs. His back is aching with each step he is taking. After reaching his room he fell on the bed. Too tired to take any medicine. Too tired to cry. There isn't anyone who would listen to his cry. Back to present. Taehyung glanced at the mirror like his mind wasn't showing him something painful. He takes the scissors from the dressing table drawer and holds his hair tightly. His grip was so tight that his face turned red. He held the scissors in his hair while Jungkook walked inside and witnessed the scene. His mouth was wide open, witnessing Taehyung was about to cut his hair. Hubby, what are you still doing now? Jungkook asked with his babyish voice. The honey tone brought Taehyung into senses. Raven glances at his baby husband who is looking at him with a pout. His red-rimmed eyes slowly turned into normal witnessing the babyish face of his husband. Jungkook comes to his husband and takes the scissors from his hand. Don't you like long hair? But long hair suits you really. You look dashing and more handsome. Jungkook rambled his thoughts. He senses the uneasiness of Taehyung's but he doesn't have the heart to force Taehyung. Already he forced Taehyung into many things. According to him this marriage is forced in Taehyung for his own selfish reason. But he can't control his heart. I do. Taehyung whispers which are barely audible to anyone. But Jungkook heard it anyway. Taehyung glanced at the scissors and sighed heavily. Then why do you want to cut it? It will be short. And do you know how to cut hair properly? You will ruin your hair like this. Jungkook speaks while taking steps towards Taehyung. He takes the scissors from Taehyung's hand and keeps it in the drawer. You know your long hair suits you a lot. Already you are too handsome. Still, this long hair is my favorite. It makes you more handsome. Jungkook smiled while admiring his flawless hubby. Sometimes he thinks Taehyung's beauty is beyond the world. His visuals, aura, that deep voice, authority, height, body language. It's not like Taehyung trying something to grab attention. But when he is in a room with 100 people still it's too hard to look away. His presence is like you can't ignore him. Although Jungkook doesn't believe in any, he still thinks if God is real then Taehyung is his favorite. Only if he knows what God's favorite child endured. You like long hair? Taehyung asked with his deep voice. He noticed one thing from the past month. Talking with Jungkook seems so light. His every tension, worries and stress disappear into thin air just by listening to the honey tone. Yes, I love it. Once I kept long hair and everyone said I am looking like Dora. And you know I don't like this particular cartoon a little bit. So I didn't keep my hair long from then on. Jungkook pouted remembering how Jimin used to tease him. How he used to call Korra to Jungkook so he can annoy the poor soul. Just now you said you wanted long hair. You loved them and you were affected by someone's judgment. Taehyung said, keeping his stern gaze on Jungkook. Jungkook sighed and nodded his head. He never cares about his looks. But for Taehyung he wants to look handsome. He wants to look like a charming prince whom Taehyung will adore. I don't know but everything is affecting me. It's not like I am liking it. But something is affecting me. I want to look good. Jungkook said truthfully. He doesn't want to be like this. At least he doesn't want to be scared thinking about his looks. You are already too good looking. How beautiful do you wanna be? Jungkook, everyone is beautiful in this world. People who are weak call others ugly. Do you know what is more beautiful? Taehyung talked while walking out from the cupboard room. Jungkook the little rabbit followed his hubby obediently. Taehyung walked straight to the window. Jungkook also followed him standing beside his hubby. Taehyung glanced at the sky and so did Jungkook. What are you watching, hubby? Jungkook asked, looking at the cloudy sky. His husband is watching the sky more like admiring it. To be honest it's still looking breathtakingly beautiful. Do you see that sky, Jungkook? Taehyung asked without completing the question he asked before. Jungkook pouted while glancing at the sky one more time. Yes, it's beautiful. The sky always looks beautiful. Jungkook said, staring at this ashes patch on the black sky. In every way the sky looks beautiful. It sure is surely beautiful. But have you ever seen it trying to change itself to be beautiful? The sky never paints itself to please anyone. Sometimes it's bright blue, sometimes dark and cloudy, sometimes it roars with thunder. It changed naturally, but still we look up and call it beautiful. Because it's real. We admire real things. We call it beautiful because it's real and we know it. Taehyung said and held Jungkook's hand, pulling him a bit closer to himself. They were close with each other. Jungkook's shoulder brushing Taehyung's chest side. A blush crept in his cheeks. Taehyung glanced at Jungkook who was reddish by now. The trees don't try to stay green forever. They let their leaves fall, they let themselves look bare, lifeless but we still find peace standing under them. Even in the desert we hope to witness them even if it's dried. The sea never hides its waves. It crashes, destroys, heals. It stays powerful and dangerous and still everyone calls it magnificent. That's beauty, Jungkook. The kind that never forces itself. The kind that stays itself. Beauty never comes with changing themselves by appearance. Jungkook looked at Taehyung with sadness. The kind of sadness which makes Taehyung take a step towards him. Taehyung held his hand and started walking away from the room. After dinner Jungkook is lying on the bed but his face is buried in Taehyung's chest. Taehyung playing with his silky hair trying to make him sleep. Jungkook suddenly remembered about the concert. He picked his head up and kept his chin in Taehyung's chest. Feeling the movement Taehyung opens his eyes and looks at Jungkook. Hubby, can you bring me 3 tickets for Suga and Hobie's combined concert? You know my idiot friends are asking me for it. Jungkook pouted remembering the incident. They give him 0 ideas but still want the amazing results. I will do it. Do you want to go to the concert? Taehyung asked Jungkook who pouted sadly while burying his head in Taehyung's chest again. I want to but it's not safe for the baby. Jungkook's voice comes out muffled as it's buried in Taehyung's chest. Taehyung said nothing, just ruffled his hair which helped Jungkook to fall asleep soon. The concert is crazy for now. The whole stadium filled with fans and a loud singing sound. In the stage, two men are dancing along with singing. Few fans crowded at the stadium entrance were not able to get the tickets. In this happiest moment, two people are sulking and sitting in their VIP pavilion with a pout. They are none other than Jimin and Ga. They wanted to be in the first row, so close to their favorite idol, but here they are sitting on the couch witnessing the performance with tight security. Jimin glared at Jungkook, who had no care for the whole world. He is busy clinging to his man. Why do you book the VIP section? Gia whined, but Jungkook didn't even look at her. He was munching his chips, face buried in Taehyung's chest. He won't listen now. I feel like smacking him. It was better if we booked the ticket. This all happened because of you. Jimin scolded Gia, who isn't less than him. Both start their argument but keep their tone low. Hubby, can you tell Hyungis to meet with their fangirl and fanboy? They are eating my head. And tomorrow they will also talk rubbish about me. Jungkook complained to Taehyung, who was busy playing with his hair. Taehyung glared at both. I will. Now enjoy the performance, Taehyung said with his usual tone, and Jungkook smiled widely at him. He pecked Taehyung's cheek and again hurried his head into Taehyung's chest. You don't like music? Jungkook asked while playing with Taehyung's shirt's button. Taehyung said nothing for a long time, then sighs. I do like music. Taehyung's voice latches with sadness. The passion left behind, the cruelty of reality. The stage he wanted to conquer is now far away from him. Music was his passion and being an idol was dream. But now everything is left behind. The dream is now a nightmare, often haunting him pathetically. Then you should try to sing. You know I love singing and my favorite singer is IU. She is really good. Actually the best in this world. Jungkook smiled widely, looking at Taehyung. Taehyung just patted his head. You want to meet with her? Taehyung asked while Jungkook nodded like a baby. Then I will arrange a meeting with her. Jungkook widened his mouth while listening to this. IU is always busy with her work. Eventually Jungkook attended numerous concerts of her and still he couldn't meet with her properly. It seems like a lottery to him. Jungkook smiled and was about to hug Taehyung, but he witnessed one girl's eyes in their direction. Her eyes are filled with jealousy as she looks at Jungkook. Jungkook smirks low-key while hugging his husband, keeping his head in his chest. The girl clutches her dress hard. This girl is a really famous actress. More than talent, she is famous for her beautiful face. She eventually makes some comments about her beauty, which is kinda true, but her praising statements are way too dumb. She is famous for two things. One is her beauty and another one is crushing over Taehyung. The girl left from there, which was noticed by Jungkook. He looked at Taehyung with a pout which seems innocent, but only if someone knows how crazier it was. Hubby, can I go to the washroom? Jungkook asked with a tiny voice while Taehyung nodded his head. Jungkook left from there while swaying his hips. He was dancing a little while the song was playing. He takes out his phone while doing something but flinch, witnessing the darkness all over the VVIP section. He lights his flashlight and goes to the men toilet. Some people witness the scene as he is the first to turn on the torch. They chuckle at his cuteness. After more than 5 minutes the light turned on in the VVIP section. Although the light was nothing but a little bit of purple light, still there wasn't darkness. An elite woman in her 40s walked towards the washroom section and saw Jungkook coming out from the men's section. She gives a smile to him, which Jungkook returns with a wide bunny smile. She opened the door only to scream loudly. The quiet VVIP section suddenly became chaotic. Everyone walked towards the washroom. Taehyung isn't someone who cares about anything. But for now he is the first one to walk towards the scream. As it's coming from the washroom direction, he came hurriedly and witnessed Jungkook standing beside the lady. He walked over and saw the very actress who glared at Jungkook lying unconsciously while his forehead had a deep cut. Mirror shattered, some even plucked into his cheeks. Taehyung looks at Jungkook's direction. Later divert his gaze on the unconscious figure laying in the pool of blood. He again looked at Jungkook. His eyes are unreadable. His expression was blank like usual. Jungkook came to Taehyung and hugged him tightly. Taehyung too wrapped his hand around Jungkook's waist, while another hand was busy caressing his back. I am scared, hubby. This much blood. Take me away please. Jungkook pleaded with a choked voice. He snuggled in Taehyung's neck while sobs left from his mouth. Jimin walked to Jungkook and glared at him. Huss tilde bub. Don't cry. Nothing will happen, Taehyung said, caressing his back while Jungkook sniffed, picking his head up from Taehyung's neck. Meanwhile, someone from the staff comes to the stage and informs Yoongi and Hoseok about the incident. The authority decided to stop the concert as the case is high profile. Also continuing this will be dangerous for Yoongi and Hoseok. They will get backlash for something which they can't help. Hello everyone. We are wholeheartedly sorry for stopping this concert midway. Someone is badly hurt and this action is pre-planned. Pray for Bora so she can get well soon. Yoongi said to the millions of fans who were all quiet now. They stopped their concert as soon as they got the news of the incident. We will meet soon. And this isn't ending here, okay? We will arrange a new concert as soon as possible and you guys will definitely come with this ticket only. Be safe and take care of yourself. Don't rush yourself while leaving the stadium. Hoseok put the mic down and bowed apologetically. Fans understand the situation and slowly depart from the stadium. Meanwhile the VVIP section is filled with police. The media are waiting outside the door so they can get any news. Bora was already sent to the hospital. Every channel's breaking news was about Bora only. The famous actress Bora is attacked at Min Yoongi and Jung Hoseok's combined concert. She was found unconscious on the floor. Asterisk. Famous actress Bora has been rushed to Seoul National Hospital after being found unconscious during Min Yoongi and Jung Hoseok's live concert. Police sources confirm it may be an intentional attack. Asterisk. Shock at the concert venue. Actress Bora, known for her recent drama, Golden Lies, was attacked in the VVIP section during the performance. The area is now under strict police investigation. Asterisk. The situation turned messy. Police walk to Jungkook as he is one of the people who was nearby while discovering Bora. Jungkook clutches Taehyung's shirt tightly while looking at him with his doe eyes. Mr. Kim, please cooperate with us, sir. The policeman said while feeling a bit scared of Taehyung. Taehyung sits on a nearby chair and makes Jungkook sit on his lap. Bub, just say what you saw and know. Hubby is here. Taehyung's reassurance goes in deep ear as Jungkook snuggle in his neck more. His lips wobble, ready to sob. Taehyung broke the hug forcefully and cupped Jungkook's face with his rough hand. Just say what you see only. I am scared. There was too much blood. Jungkook said and tried to hug Taehyung but the raven didn't allow it. He brought Jungkook's face a bit closer and placed his rough lips on Jungkook's forehead porcelain skin. Jungkook closed his eyes, feeling his hubby's touch. This is the first time Taehyung himself kissed him. It's always Jungkook who would kiss Taehyung out of nowhere. Jungkook left a lone tear which was wiped away by a rough hand. The police officer gulped witnesses to the scene. This was too erotic or something obscene but the moment was too sweet. This moment is everything which is opposite of the Taehyung everyone knows. I am here. Whenever you are scared I will be here. Now say what they asked you. You were with Mrs. Han when she discovered the body. Taehyung said while massaging Jungkook's scalp. He wants to relax Jungkook a little bit, which is working. Jungkook sat straight and looked at those police officers. So Mr. Kim, the light was off mysteriously. Why do you go to the washroom then? Police asked while Jungkook looked at him with disgusted expression. So should I pee on my pants just because the light was off? Jungkook said with a sneer while one police officer looked at another one ready to smack him for this stupid question. Don't ask irrelevant questions to my husband. Just ask which is necessary. Otherwise you won't get a single one. Taehyung said in a calm voice but the calmness itself is terror. Sorry, Mr. Kim. Another officer said and pushed the officer who asked the first question. Sir, did you see anyone coming out from the washroom? No, I go to the beautiful auntie when she screams. Then I saw blood everywhere. Jungkook said and looked at Taehyung who rubbed his back tenderly. Did you see anyone near the washroom? The officer asked with a smile as he didn't want to come in bad books about Kim and Jeon. Taehyung already threatened them and angering Jungkook won't help them. The world is moving around like this only. No, the electricity cut off and then it was all black. I didn't even see the Nuna who was injured going inside the washroom. Jungkook said with a pout. The sadness in his pout looks too believable. The officer sighs and notes down the statement. We are leaving, Taehyung said and stood up with his baby husband in his arms. Jungkook snuggled in Taehyung's neck. Taehyung walked towards the trio who were talking with their eyes. Come with us. You guys wanted to meet with my cousins. Taehyung said and started to walk away while the trio followed them. Just the moment they came out, the media surrounded them but kept enough distance. Sir Kim, is there any news about the investigation? Did the police find out the culprit? One of the reporters asked Taehyung, who was captured holding his husband in his arms. While his husband hugged him like a koala. Soon Taehyung's bodyguards step in and make the place secure enough for them to walk away. They all left one by one. Police found nothing. They checked the surveillance footage. But CCTV captured nothing. It's clearly hacked. The electricity main box doesn't have any malfunctioning. Still there was light off. This case is pre-planned. The media interviewed the police. The internet is on an uproar with two things. One side the icy king unapproachable Kim Taehyung holding someone so dearly. The grip was like if he loosened it a bit the little bean in his arms was going to disappear. This was kinda shocking as not many people knew about the wedding. While on the other side the case is making fans tense. At Starbuzz official, breaking update. No suspect found yet in Bora's attack case. CCTV footage has been tampered with. Sources confirm the power cut was intentional. Police are now calling it a planned assault. At NetBuzz, fans are divided tonight, some demanding updates on Bora's condition, others exploding over Kim Taehyung's public display of affection. The internet can't handle both at once. At Real-World Newsker, the online debate intensifies. Was Kim Taehyung's emotional display connected to the attack, or was it purely personal? Police remain silent, fueling speculation. While the news was busy covering the news and kept posting every update on their official social handle, fans also kept posting about many things. At Taedaily, wait what? Loudly crying Kim Taehyung was literally carrying someone in his arms while leaving the concert. WHO is that boy. At Bora Stan Zone, y'all are seriously talking about Kim Taehyung hugging someone when our actress is in the hospital fighting for her life. Have some respect. Hashtag justice for Bora. At V_fevered. Excuse me. Loudly crying Taehyung freaking hugged him in public. Like held him in his arms. The man doesn't even shake hands usually loudly crying heartbreak. My man is in love. At Taehyung Empire. No offense but the koala hug scene is iconic already loudly crying he was literally shielding him from the cameras like a human wall. My heart can't take it anymore heartbreak hashtag icy king in love. While Twitter is busy with numerous kinds of posts. One video in Instagram viral where Taehyung the Ice King kissed his husband's forehead tenderly and the scene cut it into the scene where he takes his husband in his arms while leaving the VVIP section. Comments were crazy, some were hating Taehyung for taking attention at this moment. The caption is only Taehyung's scene which offended a lot of people. The caption, the Icy King has melted, Kim Taehyung seen comforting his husband during the chaos at the concert. Heartbreak fire hashtag Kim Taehyung hashtag Taekook hashtag VVIP scandal. The comment section turned into a battlefield within minutes. At DramaBuzz official, is it just me or did Taehyung literally kiss him in front of everyone? The man's a walking movie scene loudly crying. At Bora_protectors, are y'all blind? He's stealing attention from an actual victim. This is not romance, it's deflection. At KingTae_stan. He was calming his panicked spouse in a crisis loudly crying don't make it scandalous. At Random VIP Witness, I was in the VVIP section when it happened. During the police inquiry, the boy looked terrified. He was trembling and crying. Taehyung leaned close, kissed his forehead and whispered something like, "It's okay, I'm here." The way he held him you could feel it wasn't for cameras. At Heart Meltdown, oh my god, so it wasn't PR. It was real. At No But Sorry. Of course it's real. Who'd fake affection when the whole place was under police lockdown? At Borongle, still doesn't change the fact that an actress was attacked. And everyone's hyping a kiss. Humanity is gone. At Softcam Nation, no humanity, please. That boy was shaking and Taehyung comforted him. That's love, not clout. At Cute_Mochi, Taehyung kisses Jungkook's forehead softly. World explodes collision. Me crying and single loudly crying. At Paparazzi Leaks, multiple angles confirm the kiss wasn't edited. The Ice King really kissed his husband in front of security and police. The internet is officially broken. At Burning Tea Page, fans are calling it the forehead kiss heard around the world. At Queen Bora, no it's not. Stop this gross thing. Someone is attacked and you guys are busy hyping a kiss. At Live Like Taehyung, when the most desirable man of the country is seen like this in public, people will talk eventually. But that doesn't mean everyone is neglecting Bora. She is under observation. Police are handling the case. Crying on social media won't heal her. Stop hating a man who just comforts his husband. Bora's fans were enraged by the Taekook kissing scene. They know who this boy is. The little Jeon. Jeon's little prince who is considered the baby of the entire Jeon family. They start trolling Jungkook and Taehyung's relationship. Shaming Taehyung, how can a 32-year-old man marry a 20-year-old boy? How Taehyung isn't a good man nor does Jungkook is a good human. He just wanted a sugar daddy who is Taehyung. At Bora Forever. So that's the boy, the Jeon family's youngest. He's literally 20. Kim Taehyung is 32. This isn't love, this is manipulation. At Borongles, while our actress Lee Bora is fighting for her life, this old man and his boy toy are stealing headlines. Absolutely disgusting. At Taekook fan, if Taehyung was a regular man, no one would care. But because he's powerful, suddenly it's predatory. Please, Jungkook's not a kid. He's married, legal, and clearly loved. Meanwhile Jungkook was busy using his phone. He was reading each comment with anger vividly visible in his face. He was sitting on the couch while Taehyung was sitting beside him. He was reading each comment only to fuel his mind. At Bora Forever 2, you call that love? A 32-year-old man marrying a 20-year-old boy. That's grooming, not romance. At Cold Truths, let's not pretend Taehyung's image is clean. He's always surrounded by controversies. Now he's kissing his teenage-looking husband in front of cameras like a hero. PR move. At Truth Fanbase, let's be honest, Jungkook knew what he was doing. You don't marry a billionaire crown prince without wanting something in return. Hashtag Sugar Baby Jungkook. At Bora_supporters. He acts all innocent but clings to him in public like that. No self-respect. Such a cheap way to gain attention. At Taekooksten_universe. Y'all calling Jungkook a sugar baby when his family's worth billions is insane. Loudly crying the Jeons don't need Taehyung's money. If anything, Taehyung's lucky Jungkook chose him. At Bora_squad. He could have calmed him privately, not in front of reporters. He stole the sympathy away from Bora. That's the truth. At Jeon_fanbase_official. Stop calling Jungkook a baby. He's an adult, educated, and studying in one of the prestigious universities. Just because he looks soft doesn't mean he's helpless. The hate on Jungkook intensified. He was targeted without any reason. When he was on the verge of exploding he felt someone sitting beside him. Don't watch those. People have different attitudes. Their opinion is also different. So just skip it, Yoongi said, ruffling the little one's head. Jungkook looked at Yoongi again on screen. They are calling hubby old man. Am I his boy toy? I am his husband. Why are they calling me boy toy? I want to kill them. Jungkook shouted while Namjoon walked to him and kept his hand on Jungkook's hand. He was holding Jungkook's hand tenderly. Hung, look, they are talking rubbish. Let them talk, baby. We know how innocent our Jungkookie is. Namjoon said while squeezing Jungkook's hand. He wants to assure Jungkook that nothing would happen. Taehyung seems calm. He hasn't said anything till now. But he pulled out his phone and dialed a number. The call connected but Taehyung didn't even let them greet him. In OTP, contact the PR team and issue a public statement according to the matter and inform the legal team to take action on those users who were slut-shaming my husband. He cuts the call and looks at Jungkook who is looking at him. Will they arrest those users? Jungkook asked, looking at Taehyung with his doe eyes. It depends on their deed. Taehyung answered and leaned backwards. He closed his eyes feeling exhausted by now. Jimin in mind, here my crush is sitting in front of me but I can't even go to him. Why? Because of this damn chaos. Why is my luck so bad? The first time was a waste. The second time was also wasted. I will cry now.